Greetings, greetings, greetings. Thanks for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Love and Hip Hop 305. Okay, season 4, episode 5. This is going to be a quick one. All right. I'm going to tell you something right now. Flo, I'm saving Flores and Marlon till the very end because I was waiting for it. I was totally waiting for it. All right, let's get into this. So Amara La Negra opens up the episode. She's not feeling her best. She's laying in bed. She said that she doesn't have anyone to talk to. She's telling us in her confessional that she has gone through so much, She's accepting the fact that, you know what, maybe my mom and my dad will never be that happy mom and dad couple that I wanted when I was a kid. Amara is giving me very much after school special. I really do think that she should try her hand in acting, and that's no shade. But everything seems to just be like I want to do that, and I want to do this, and it just seems so after school special to me. I don't know. And that's no shade. I don't mean that in a negative way. But she has gone through a lot. She's being very transparent. She stated that she was even homeless at one point. And she didn't tell anyone because she was so embarrassed. Now, I think that her stepping back from the music industry is because she got frustrated because I guess her career wasn't going in the direction that she had hoped that it would have gone in by now. But she has made a name for herself. Maybe she's not that crossover artist that she wants to be, like mainstream. But listen, she's not short of talent. I do like her personality. And I do see her going far, but I do think she really should try her hand in acting. I don't know if she's dipped her toe in the acting pond, but she should consider it, right? So she ends up going live and she's kind of talking to her supporters, just telling them that she's feeling a certain way and she's just going to try to overcome. So she gets herself up. She musters up the strength and the confidence to get dressed. She moseys on down to the studio. And, even that scene when she was in the studio, it seems so scripted, And like I said, after ABC After School Special, she's in the studio in the booth and she's like, I get up. Then she goes out into the hallway. She sits down. She has a, come to Jesus moment or whatever, got herself together. Boom. Next scene, she goes back in the booth and she's knocking out the track. Like I said, it seems a bit scripted. I don't know what's going on with production this season, but it's entertaining. It's entertaining. So I think that she needs to continue to work on her music because, like she said, that is her artistic outlet and she's talented. I do like Amara as a artist, but again, try that hand at acting. I'm telling you, I know what I see. I know what I see. All right. Up next, Ace Hood and Shayla. Okay, first of all, shout out to Ace Hood. Okay, you see him in this scene. He is with his nephew. Okay, they're in the gym. He is in high school, the same high school that Ace Hood went to. His nephew's playing football just like Ace Hood did in high school. So again, he's being a positive male figure in his nephew's life. And I love that. Now, Ace has said multiple times that he did not have his father around and he didn't really have a lot of strong male figures, positive male figures in his life. So despite that, he's choosing to be a positive role model in his nephew's life. I love it. Now, Ace, he mentioned that his wife has helped him become a better person. Okay. He said that she's been very supportive of him and he recognizes, right? I love accountability. He recognizes that he himself has areas where he needs to improve, with communication and with being supportive and recognizing when and how to be supportive of his wife. Now, I like seeing him take his role as a uncle seriously. Positive representation. I don't have anything negative to say. Shayla, she met up with her sister. Just to kind of recap, Shayla's mother is white. Shayla's biological father is black. Shayla's mother remarried a white man, and Shayla's sisters are white. I think she has two. I think I heard her saying sisters. Anyway, so she talked last week. She talked about growing up and being the only black person in her family. She doesn't know her dad's side of her family. So she thought it was, she said it was very difficult and she struggled with that. Now, Shayla's expressing to her sister that, she's frustrated because she feels that she needs more support from Ace, and she's just trying to work through a lot. Ace's mama makes Shayla extremely uncomfortable. They have a rocky relationship. Shayla suffers from anxiety and depression. Shayla just recently had a miscarriage. There's a lot going on, and Ace is she's communicating with him very well. And she seems to be very understanding, okay? So she understands that, Ace may not recognize all the time when she needs support. He doesn't know how. And she said, that's okay. We're going to work through it. She got frustrated because she said for a long time, everything was about his family, his career, her trying to please his family. And she's just she's frustrated. She's over freaking whelmed. Now, I said it before on my reviews, and I'm going to say it again, and I probably will continue to say it. Ace needs to keep his mama away from his wife. I understand that people want to mend fences. His mother, I don't see his mother admitting to any wrong that she has done. Or I don't see his mother taking steps to try to do things differently other than her way. She's one of those my way or the highway type women. And at the age that she is, she still thinks that that's cute and acceptable. Good luck to her. I still think that Ace and Shayla and Ace's mama, just keep them apart. Ace and his wife have a lot of things to work on individually as well as a married couple. And I think Ace's mom is going to be nothing but a monkey wrench in their progress. So let her stay there with her neck rolling and her aggressive attitude. Let's see how far that gets her later on down the line. Moving along, Sookie with the good. So Sookie, she was dead. Let me just say this. She was dead wrong for the way that she told her cousin that the reopening or the opening of her store will be postponed until further notice. She could have handled him a lot better, right? So anyway, Sookie got her Instagram deleted due to posting explicit content. So it was her fault. Everyone's asking her, what did she do? Her boyfriend was trying to cheer her up because, Sookie had gotten arrested. So a lot was going on, and he took her on a romantic date. And she says, you're not like the other guys that I dated. You're so different. Yeah, girl, he's taking you out on all these dates and giving you shoe boxes full of money. It's your money. So, at least he tries, right? Anywho, so she lost over 1 million of her IG followers, right? And Bobby Lights was sitting at lunch with her and was explaining to her, nowadays, that's a big deal. People judge you based on, or book you based on how many Instagram followers you have. So he was just pointing out to her, like, this is a big deal. Now, with over 1 million followers, of course, marketing and promoting anything that you're doing is easy peasy because you have the large following. So I don't, it's like she didn't care, but Bobby had to let her understand, like, do you know you're taking a huge hit? How are you going to market the reopening of this store? How are you going to market the store? How are you going to get people to come, So that's why she decided to push back the reopening of the store. Now, I don't fault her for holding off until she finds a way to, properly market her store, but she did handle her cousin wrong. Like, she really did. Now, instead of her being mature and compassionate toward her cousin, who she asked to come and help her, he even quit his job. I don't think he lives in Miami. I think he said he lives in Georgia or something like that. So, he came down to the 305 to help her. Instead of her being mature, compassionate, she brushed it off and told him in the meantime that he needs to find a way to make money until she figures something out. Do I think she's going to figure something out? Yes, she's very tenacious. I have to say that. Through all her antics and her wild, behavior, she is very tenacious, and I respect it. Now, although what she said is going to have to happen, like her cousin is either going to go back to Georgia or he's going to have to find some way to make some money, until the store opens, but she could have been a little bit gentler, in my opinion. I think she could have been a little bit nicer. All right, so this is Flo. I wish I had a picture of the sister and Marlon. Let me tell you something. Flo is the kind of female you do not tell that her man is cheating on her. I was waiting for this. I'm telling you, I was waiting for. I should have said it in my previous review. the way that this happened, I'm not surprised. It just made me laugh. Now, after Marlon done cheated on Flo, Marlon is Flo's husband. They have 3 kids together. I think she said they've been together for like 10, 13 years, something like that. After Marlon has cheated on her many other times, she recently suspected that he was cheating and said that she ain't babysitting Marlon. She said, you think I had time to babysit Marlon? Okay, she ends up finding out from her sister, Flo that is, that he slept with one of the sister's friends. The sister told her that. So Flo is having a hard time believing her sister now, right? Baby, this is a fool. Now the sister did take, hush money from Marlon, but she did fess up. She admitted that was effed up, and she did tell her sister, right? Now Flo's sister confronts Marlon, and Flo is present. It looks like this was taking place in the back of the restaurant. So it's Flo, Marlon, and I can't remember the sister's name, okay? Of course, Marlon denied everything because Flo asked Marlon, one-on-one, is this true? He said no. She said, look, Marlon, you got to find somewhere else to sleep because I need time. I need a break. Now, I said last week, how much of a break? What do you mean a break? You guys are married. You have 3 kids and you have a restaurant that y'all own together. So y'all going to see each other. So what break? But whatever. It is what it is. So Flo's sister is basically telling Marlon he's a liar. You need to tell the truth. You need to tell your wife. Flo's sister told Flo that Marlon touched her butt. Marlon said it was an accident. She was wearing one of your dresses. I was like, Marlon, what? So he fessed up to touching the sister's butt, but it was an accident. So the sister said, oh, please. Now, where was Marlon and the sister for her to be in a dress and for him to touch her butt? I didn't get clarity on that. Anyway, Florence ends up saying in her confessional, that she doesn't all the way believe her sister about Marlon sleeping with, her sister's friend or whatever. Flo's reasoning is this. I was waiting for this. Flo says, my sister is not in a relationship and hasn't been in a relationship in a long time. And I think that she is jealous of what me and Marlon have, and she's trying to break us up. When Flo said that, I said I knew it. I was just waiting. Now, the next day, Flo's sister shows up and she calls this girl that Marlon allegedly slept with, which is Flo's sister's friend. What is Flo's sister's name? And the girl is saying, hi, sweetie. Flo's like, don't call me sweetie. And she basically told her what happened. The girl said that Marlon was talking about, Flo. So the girl knew he had a wife, skank. Talking about Flo, how Flo is always on the road and she doesn't have time for it. So Marlon is basically pulling the okie doke to try to get some skins. And they ain't not talking about tater skins, okay? So she said, and next thing you know, whenever somebody says next thing you know, it's going to be followed by some BS usually, right? Next thing you know, he whatever on the table. This was in the VIP area of the restaurant that both Flo and Marlon own. Flo doesn't believe it. Flo starts cussing the girl, calling her a B. Okay, she said, I deserve that. She gets mad. And she throws her sister's phone on the ground. So her sister is pissed because it's like, you broke my phone. Stop playing with me. Here's my question. Do you think that Flo's sister slept with Marlon? It's just a question. Can't put nothing past people. Flo is one of those chicks, like I said, that she's one of those chicks that don't want to admit that they don't want to leave their men. So someone has to be jealous of them. When she said that, that's possible. But Flo, you yourself said Marlon has cheated on you before. You suspected of him cheating. You were suspicious of him cheating. And whatever, because you're not going to babysit him. You got this beauty spa store, whatever, beauty bar that you got to open up. You trying to do your music thing. You got 3 kids holding down a household. And you have the restaurant. So you ain't babysitting Marlon. So why, when your sister confirms that Marlon is stepping out, all of a sudden you don't believe your sister. But you got mad at her for not telling you sooner. See, that's the type of chick, you don't tell them nothing. They're not going to leave. Don't use me. Now, I'm not saying that Flo's sister's right, but don't use me for information on your man and then you turn around and be like, nah, you jealous because you ain't got... Y'all be swearing that somebody is jealous of your misery. Nope, people don't be jealous. Not everybody is jealous. I get why people assume that, but not everybody is jealous. Just admit that you're miserable and you are not going to leave your husband and let him cheat in peace, girl. She don't want to know if her man is cheating. She know he is. She just don't want anyone else to know. To all y'all women who are like this, give your friends and your loved ones a disclaimer, right? Let me help y'all out, because some of us have been victims of this BS, and I'm speaking from experience because I have been a victim of this foolishness, and I learned in my younger years, you don't know better. You want to be that friend. You think you're doing the right thing, but you don't realize how foolish other people are. Not all the time, not right away. Lesson learned, but I digress. Let me tell you what y'all do, some of y'all who are like Flo, right? Because there's people like me who don't care. If your man cheats on you and you stay, I don't care, girl. I do not care. Holla at me if you want to plan an escape plan because he's being hands-on or something like that. All jokes aside. But if he cheating, girl, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care. Why do you think I would care? Not everybody cares. But tell your loved ones, look, listen, if my man cheats, I'm not gonna. This is what you should be telling people. So don't put people through all this drama. Just keep it real. Just be like, listen, if my man cheats, I ain't gonna leave him until I'm ready. Right? Say this to your loved ones and your peoples, your close friends. Okay? I might not leave him. Right? I don't want to know because I ain't gonna do nothing about it anyway. I'm not gonna leave my man until I'm ready. Child, some women will sell their own kids up the river for a piece of a man. And I don't want to understand it. I'm older and wiser now. I don't need to understand it. Just keep your drama over there. Self-esteem is psychological, people. And some of y'all don't believe that you can do better, so you settle and look for company in your misery. I don't want to accompany in your misery at all. And like I said, I have learned the hard way many times. That's why if I see your significant, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be like, look, if I see your significant other cheating, I ain't saying shite. I'm not saying nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Because I'm telling you, you will become the enemy. The moment you tell him like, yo, I saw Leroy down at the bar. Him and this girl were making out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just coming to tell you. Child, your friend go confront Leroy. Leroy say, Royal B is a liar. She jealous of you. She want what you got. And some of you are stupid enough to believe that. Pamela James ain't seen Jack. You heard me? So that's how I choose to operate. Matter of fact, I don't even want to know your significant. Nope, I don't. Everything is good. Nope, I don't want to know nothing. Don't tell me nothing. Nothing at all. Okay? All right, Royal Family, drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. What do you think about Sookie Hana? We didn't get Trick and Trina today. I don't know if you guys are aware, but the Trick and Trina morning show, their radio show down in Miami on 99 Jams, which is a Miami radio station, it's said to be canceled, so they're no longer doing the morning show. I said before in my previous video doing commentary on Hot Topics that Trick and Trina should do a podcast. Get it popping and set it up. All right, y'all, I'm signing off, and I'll be back soon. Love you for watching. As always, until next time.